Good morning everybody, my name is Osa. We are playing Farming Sim 19 on Oakfield Farm Farming Agency Edition. It is the last day of fall and it's 8:30 in the morning. The ground is wet because of the dew overnight. And I need to see how much money we don't have. Okay, we've repaid the debt and we still have 135,000 in the bank. How much does Field 7 cost as a matter of interest? That costs $500,000. Yeah, we're going to have to wait till we sell some stuff for that. Let's feed the dog and feed the sheep. So this is the last day we can cut grass, and I haven't checked our grass, so we will run up to the top field and check that shortly. If there's no grass, I don't know. Kind of getting to the point now where it's sort of time to put the truck away, except it's not, because we're about to ship a ton of grain to market and other stuff. Anyway, let's check the sheep. What do you need, sheep? Oh, sugar beets, clover hay. They're okay for silage, which fails that. That's the top field. They're not good for grass. Hay pallets. Hay pallets would be good, but that's a $500,000 piece of equipment. So let's deal with the clover hay and the sugar beets. Then we'll check the other field as well. Okay, I'll shuffle over into the corner. At least we'll try. There we go. So, clover hay. So it's kind of nice. Sheep just eat clover. So that is the only grass product we actually need to worry about growing over the years. Oops, over the year. Let's try not to ground that out. Let's tip that back so it doesn't. There's less chance of it falling off. It'll probably still fall off, because why not? Oh, no, wrong. There you go. I still sometimes get mixed up between pressing R to activate something and left clicking to make it happen. Okay. And that's some hay. That's what it's dragging on the ground. There we go. Yeah, so that's most of it gone. One thing I did want to pay attention to, okay, there's 501 litres of grass in the thing. What I wasn't sure is what this stuff is. I'm assuming this is grass. I think that does put it in the trough. No, it doesn't. Okay. It's whatever it is. So we have the clover hay to take to the bottom field. Also, buying field 7. Gotta think where I'm going to put the water spigot. I may put it directly opposite the one we have here. The feeding trough, I think, is way over along the front road. Okay, whoops, don't tip it yet, drop it. Okay, now I have to very carefully extend that out without adjusting the fork sideways. And ding gone. Okay. And we'll get out and do a quick bit of brushwork here. And I'm going to check to see if this does or doesn't fit. Well, it won't because that's full. So, cleanliness taken care of. That one needs clover silage. Well, while we're here, might as well deal with that. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Reverse. And Captain Zank, good morning. Welcome to Saturday. How is your day going so far? To change this. There we go, much better. So yeah, if I'm gonna cut grass today, it's well. If I'm gonna cut grass, it's got to be today, or not at all. This is the absolute last day of harvest for the year. I'm going to cheat again. We'll drive through the hedge. So I've got clover silage at the end here. I don't need clover silage in the top field, or at least I don't need a lot of it. Let's put it that way. These are our oldest bales. This is our original silage test with the equipment we had at the time, and I think I just picked up 2 of them. That's not what I had planned. That's 4,500. Honestly, not sure. We might need both of them. Okay, got one. So this one will not fill up the trough we have here. I think 2 is too many. Too much to fill up both. So, later today, maybe lunchtime, I can share a bale between the 2 troughs. That'll be fine. Then we need to go and grab our sugar beets. Oop. Come on, off you go. There we go. So what does that look like now? That looks like nice, so everything's in the green. Cleanliness didn't update yet, so sugar beets and we're done. Oh, I'm still in reverse. Oops. this way. Close the gate. So even with 250 sheep that we have right now, that's still not enough to use an entire crate of sugar beets on any one feeding. Photograph the salmon run. That'll be interesting. Yeah. Salmon, a very strange fish. Most fish either live in their entire lives in salt water or fresh water, and if a freshwater fish ends up in salt water, they end up getting dehydrated, and if a saltwater fish ends up in freshwater, they end up bloating. So either way, it's not a good thing for the fish. And salmon live in both. There we go. Okay, I've got to turn that way so as not to... Oh, that was rather deftly done. So yeah, as time goes on, this particular task is going to be more and more laborious. Well, it might actually be easier, because we'll be able to work with full crates of beets and full crates of full bales and stuff like that, which we're kind of struggling with at the moment. So there you go, that is, well, that was about half. That's good. So they're fed, the only thing they're short is grass and clover silage, and as I said, we'll come back with clover silage and top off both of those later today, if I remember, otherwise they'll just run out overnight, because I've been skipping that as well. I could get a bucket and just drop what's there. That might be an idea. Okay. It'll lengthen the time their grass lasts for. It's not really the way you're supposed to do it, but well. So when I can afford to buy Field 7, we'll buy that, and then I'm going to have a major task of shipping the sheep down from the top field to the bottom field. I'm kind of wanting, there we go, and that's reasonable. Okay, so sheep's fed. Should probably pull that in before we go anywhere else with it. Yeah, I'm planning to put the young sheep in the top field, so we'll have about 1,000 of them, no, 500 of them, and we'll move the 250 adults into 7, and that should result in an easier feeding time for at least those two fields. I assume they're not broken like the top field is. Also, I might have to... Well, I'll have to wait till spring happens and the grass starts growing and just see if that top field runs off of germinated and actually switches to growing. Because at the moment, that sheep pasture's growing. No, germinated. So it's It's not producing grass, and it's been that way since the beginning of fall. So we might have to rip up the grass and just replant it in spring when it's supposed to grow. I think I had that problem on this map before, where grass just wouldn't grow. And I was replanting the fields every single year. Okay. So what I should have done here, what I'm doing here, is try and get the bucket right. And we're going to scoop up all this grass here. At least we're going to try. Well, that's not actually a lot of grass, I must admit. Okay. Well, 77 litres. It'll last us an extra 20 minutes, I guess. So that should put us up to about 670, 570, 562. Yeah, that's going to run out today. The only way around that is to get ourselves another loading wagon of grass. I kind of wanted to stop doing that. So of course another reason why I want this field with the young sheep in is if it's not regenerating its grass, they're not getting their full diet. Whereas I'm fully expecting sheep in field 7 to get a full diet like they do in 6 without, the grass is just something I don't have to worry about feeding them. And doing it that way, trying not to run over the forks, I can dispense with cutting grass. Now the animals, or the young animals in the top field, then won't be breeding any time, so I don't have to worry about them not getting their full diet, at least not initially. Hopefully we'll be able to get that fixed in spring, but if I can't, it's just another annoyance. Okay, stick that on the front. So we will put that there, turn the lights out, turn the engine off and jump out. So that's sheep taken care of for now. Not selling any product today. Checking the status of our grass. I was going to walk over to the field, but so that's a grass field, that's a grass field. They're not anywhere near ready to harvest. I could harvest the number 6, but and you can see where this area here, the lighter yellow, this is where the grass is being taken to feed the sheep. This area over here not affected, and then you can see where I've been driving over the field. It knocks the growth stage back one stage every time I drive over it. This one, for some reason I drove through there. That might have been, I was seeding this field and it happened to drive up there and I had to turn it around and come back again and then fix that field. But see, we've got grass growing everywhere except here, and if I look at this field, we're going to have to walk over to it actually. Walk over to this one too. Why am I stuck? Because I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Well, that's a thing, I guess. So for some reason, this field not growing either. This is grass germinated. No, it's not. We cut that field. This field also grass germinated. I don't know. So we'll go back to probably both of those fields. I was hoping to get another cut of grass, but not going to happen. We're going to have to come back to both these fields, cultivate them, and then seed them again. Field 3, we were going to leave it as grass for now, but in spring we'll plough that in and probably plant that as a sugar beet field. I don't know that I've got a potato field set up for next year. We can turn grass off. Let's turn the grass off. Oops. Okay. So of all our fields, we've got barley here. We're going to replant those with corn summer of next year. That's clover, that's fine. We've got enough clover coming in from those two fields with just 2 cuts. This field's going to be sunflowers. This field is already canola. This field is spelt. Yeah, these 2 fields are spelt, and then we've got this field here and field 3. So I am thinking I'm going to plough in field 3 because I don't need the grass. We've come to the conclusion we don't need the grass. We just got this small field here. Can't really do anything but grass in that field. And this pasture, which I'm trying to get to a point where I'm able to fertilize it and everything else, and then we can just use these 2 fields here for our grass silage, which we're just shipping straight to the BGA. So that was potatoes last year. I might go potatoes again with that field. Put sugar beets in 3. They were in 27, and we'll see what other fields we end up buying this year. I may buy a couple of these grass fields and make them arable. We could buy 19, which 21 got in it. Oh, carrots, that's good. Oats, yes. So we could buy 19 and 21. 20, turn that arable. And that would be a nice finish off to this area, because we already own this field. Yeah, there's plans, and these fields aren't too expensive. 248, well, 591, 224. So 20 and 19 are a good price. That actually 20's got, they both got good soil. Bit of clay, tiny bit of clay. Those would be good producers anyway. Anyway, so I suppose we can look for contracts, but at this point we're getting very close to finishing up the year. Sowing, what do you want sown? Grass? Oh. So field 46 with grass. I see. That field already was grass. Yeah. Maybe he's having problems too. Ah. Maybe I should take a look at that. Hi.
How are you?
What? Didn't service this tractor before. Let's do that, and then we'll go get the seeder, fill it up with grass, seed, and we'll take that contract. I mean, that's the thing. I've got absolute ton of grass seed. At least I think I have. And I haven't I haven't got any more use for it myself. So if I can use some of it up, that sort of reduces the seed stocks on the farm, and yeah, effectively it reduces my money tied up in inventory. So I want that cedar there. So we will take that contract right about now. Hello. Okay. What will be unfortunate if I don't have enough grass seed. I don't think it's going to be a problem, frankly. Probably need some lights on. And we get to use our class again. Just one more time. Okay, where's the grass seed? Little seed radish, tons of that. Grass, not so much of that. Okay, well, hopefully that's sufficient. I'll drag the pallet out and throw it over there, why not? That up. We'll turn off super strength while I remember. Oh, that is not a lot of